Take one, Cormac the Destroyer.
So, what is the deal with airline food?
What's the deal with airline food?
And like those little shaving compartments in the bathroom. Are people really shaving in there? Those are the only two Seinfeld bits I remember.
Oh my gosh.
But what is the deal with it?
Yeah.
What is, do you know?
You also seem like a Andrew Dice Clay fan. Do you know who?
Nah.
He was a stadium seller back then too. He would do nursery rhymes.
I never was actually into like the older comics.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
more. It was more recently. I got into older guys like Bill Hicks and George Carlin. I love Bill Hicks.
Oh sure, yeah.
First heard about him in a comic book, the Preacher comic book by Garth Ennis.
Okay.
And what I started with was Jim Gaffigan.
Oh yeah, I love Jim.
But the first album, Doing My Time, which is like way more adult than everything he's done since.
Right. He goes very clean.
I like wood. I'm like you. I got hobbies. On me, I like wood. I like to lick it, squeeze it.
I see you have chosen the right path. Henceforth, you will be known as a wimp. Welcome to the Worst Impressions Podcast. There's something strange in here. What's the deal with wimps? Wimps, grilled onions, pepper jack cheese, and your own Wimp Nation.
Oh,
that intro music goes on for longer than I think. You think you can pose it all long for it, and you got to prove it. You think you have enough poses, you got to prove it. It's like, oh yeah, I can pose for the intro. I have enough poses for that. Are you sure about that? Are you sure?
Oh my God! Thank you, Cormac. Welcome to the Worst Impressions. I am your host, Eric Anderson. Here at Worst Impression, yes, yes, really, yes.
Oh wait, you're telling me this isn't the Joe Rogan experience?
This is the Eric Anderson experience.
How else am I supposed to experience Joe Rogan?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I want to figure out what's up with that guy. I want to experience him.
Okay.
I want to get insulted by Bill Burr.
Okay, just give me 1 second, dude. Oh my God. Here at Worst Impressions, we get to know folks as guests into my dimension, the Wimpaverse, and each new guest is required to bring an impression to present at some point during the episode. Just remember it's the worst, not the best. Join me in my journey through the podcast sphere. If you like what you hear, check out the Patreon for the show and help support. Link in the show notes. If you'd like to support the show for free, simply share the show. Send a link. Carve Worst Impressions into a bathroom stall.
Make it known.
Put it in me. Tell your parents. Hey, scream it from the rooftops. Take your pants off, turn around, and instead of butt cheeks, it's just my face. And if you remember after all that, hit that follow, subscribe, and or like button, and rate the show 5 stars.
Spread this
now
to everyone.
Now,
the people must know.
Now let's get on with the show. We have Cormac the Destroyer. This also goes on for so long.
It's crazy that you have like an entire live studio audience.
I know, yeah, they come and go. They're
right there. They're right there,
right behind the camera.
And right now they're like eerily silent all except for when they're laughing. They're clapping.
They're required to hold their breath.
Are those people? Are those guys alive? Anyway.
Okay. Welcome, Cormac. Spelled like Cormac.
I'm named after the author.
Who's it? What's the author?
Cormac McCarthy, No Country for Old Men. He wrote the book that was based on.
Whoa.
And Blood Meridian, which like I it's a cool name and I like my name, but like reading Blood Meridian, it's weird to look at a baby and think I'm gonna name it after the guy who wrote this book. This book, which features at one point this book about like people hunting for scalps in the 1800s on the Texas-Mexico border.
Right.
This book that features a description of like a guy grabbing babies and being like,
oh my God.
it's a brutal book. It's like beautiful prose, and it's like weird to read that and then look at a baby and be like, I have an idea. It's like, I don't know what I'm calling you.
Oh my God.
I read my Blood Meridian the first time I read one of his books, like the month he died.
Wow.
It's weird, like having the person you're named after die, because like it's weird. It's a strange thing. My dad met him once.
That's really cool.
I'm not gonna get to do that.
Well,
I'm not gonna be able to get answers from him.
Well, you're the new one. You're 2.0, brother.
I've stolen his life force.
Oh, 100%.
It's like the Avatar.
Do you feel like you've stolen anybody's life force? Let's be honest.
I hope so. I don't know why, but I hope so.
Can you recount the time you stole someone's life force?
Well, so what I did was I got a magic basketball, and then I went to like a game, and there was like a bunch of basketball guys there, and
guys. That's a weird
famous basketball people,
sure,
and they all put their hand, and when they touched the ball, all of their basketball skills were stolen. And then I started a team called the Monstars to fight the Looney Tunes. God damn. I love Space Jam is a brilliant movie in concept. But I like Space Jam 2 more than Space Jam because Space Jam 2 is the worst piece of media ever conceived.
Okay, so you're saying you like it more?
Yeah, I enjoy it more. Space Jam 1 is a better movie, but Space Jam 2 it's beautiful and horrible in so many ways. I like spoilers for Space Jam 2. Actually, who gives a shit? Actually, who gives a shit? Bugs Bunny dies. They kill Bugs Bunny at the end of Space Jam 2. The whole movie takes place in like the digital world, and then he dies in the digital world, and then he just shows up that's the post-credit thing. He shows up in the real world with no explanation.
Oh my God,
He's just
dude.
raising a whole lot of questions that don't need to be answered. And one like Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy thing I've seen. Raising a whole lot of questions that don't need to be answered. Like, how did he raising a whole lot of questions that don't need to be answered? That's a bit I've used to describe the ending of Dracula, A Comedy of Terrors, is like raising a whole lot of questions that don't need to be answered.
Yeah, no, they for sure. And by the way, great job.
Okay, good, because that bit was getting boring. I've done it twice.
You can do it. You can do it more times. Don't worry.
Yeah. I'll have a different reaction next time.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Next time I'll be really happy.
Keep it fresh. Yeah, keep it fresh.
I'll be like so glad to see him.
What is the line? There was a line that you said that literally I was scream laughing, and I think it was "You're not my type" or something, or that's something. What was the
You're
line?
not exactly our type.
You come out in like a duster.
That's my jacket.
That's your jacket. Of course.
I'm wearing the boots. I bought these boots for the show. Oh, I should have done that for the intro. Well, no, I'm just doing exactly what Joe did when he was on these.
Cool. Literally, I can already tell I want you to come back a million times. Are you down to do this?
I am so down.
Okay, thank God.
I am sitting after all. I could be more down if I was on the floor, but I'm fairly down right now.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a true thing.
Okay, let's get into first, because we started talking, and of course we weren't recording yet, but of Pokemon. We were just trying to decide which pillows you were going to sit with, and you were saying, "Oh, yeah, you don't have a Mudkip."
Yeah, I'm currently holding like just a life-size Gardevoir plush, and I'm very concerned as to why you have it. For the podcast listeners, I'm holding a Gardevoir, and I'm concerned as to why you have that, and why you have multiple of them. It's like all Gardevoir back there.
It's just a fuckload of Gardevoir.
It's just a cart. It's a closet.
They're all wearing lipstick. I don't really.
They're wearing real dresses. Their body is already a dress. I don't know why you bought dresses for them. And it's like, oh, they're all different. Although I must say the fedoras look really nice on them.
Oh my god! Yeah,
They normally don't. Like, but they somehow make it work.
I know how to put a Gardevoir in a fedora for sure.
Weird skill.
I've done it so many times, as you can see. Unfortunately, if you're listening, you just can't see him.
You can't see. You can't. But see it in your mind's eye. Open the mind's eye. You must open the mind's eye to see what we have seen.
They all have fully posable legs.
But are those custom made? Because I don't think the Pokemon Company makes that. I don't think Game Freak would approve of any of this. This bit is gonna be so weird for people watching the video. What the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, just Google a Gardevoir and be like,
Just imagine.
and then
Google Gardevoir and then turn off safe search. I promise it'll be really funny. It'll be really funny. I promise. It'll be funny for me. It'll be fun. Like you'll do that. You're the listener. You'll do that, and then somewhere, I'm gonna be like, because I'm gonna know what happens.
You're gonna know. You're gonna sense it.
I always know
because you're gonna have your mind's eye.
I have like a thing. Yeah, and I also have like a thing set up for when people search Gardevoir and I turn off safe search. I own Google.
A ping. Yeah, you're. That's not Tim Cook.
I'm Alexander Google.
Alexander Google, the famous Googlier.
Yeah, that's one of my fake names, alongside Elias Takanami. Get it? Because alias fake name. I basically stole that joke from a Simpsons episode.
Who doesn't? You know what I mean? The Simpsons already did it.
Yeah, I mean,
The
like
Simpsons have
I
done it
could
a
probably
million
just
times.
do steamed hams right now.
What's the steamed hams bit?
It's like, Superintendent Chalmers, welcome. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Wait, no, I fucked it up. Oh God,
Damn it!
The line was right. I just forgot the line before it. It's like, well, Seymour, I made it despite your directions. But it's the one where it's like, oh, ye gods, my roast is ruined. But what if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Delightfully devilish, Seymour. It's where you get Aurora Borealis at this time of day in this part of the country at this part of the year, localized entirely within your kitchen. Yes. May I see it? No.
God.
Yeah. Insufficient. I demand more.
That's the only one I got.
Okay.
That's the only one I got.
Yeah, no, they have to rest.
I can give you this.
The audience has to. Yeah. Yeah, the Daily Show uses that one, and I love that. That's
I know.
He has said
It's perpetuated.
he has said some one. There's only one thing he said that I've liked other than that, and that's the time he described. He was like talking about guns, and he's made them, and he said that guns go bing. He's like bing, bing, bing.
Oh, damn.
It's like, yeah, you know what? I don't know. I don't know what.
That's all good, dude.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I think we all feel about that.
Yeah, Taco Bell.
You know what I mean?
You know what? Yeah. I don't need Taco Bell. Last time I had Taco Bell, I told my mom, "Hey, don't let me do that to myself again."
Why?
It probably was unrelated, but I got sick before I finished the quesadillas.
Okay, sick before you finish the quesadillas, classic.
That's also my sick before you finish the quesadillas. That's one of the album. That's one of the tracks in my debut album. From my band Dracula Tonight.
Dracula Tonight. Oh my god, I love Dracula Tonight.
That is a great band name. I wrote. I have put a note in my phone of a great band name because that's what I put.
Yeah.
When I was doing Dracula rehearsals, that's what I put for when I had rehearsal was Dracula Tonight, but it's TONITE.
Okay.
And it's like that's a killer band name. Tonight.
What kind of music? ska.
Like no. I think it's like either like something like goth, heavy metal, or like if it were probably like folk punk. I love folk punk.
Give me an example of folk punk.
Like Pat the Bunny. It's like a guy. Okay. Imagine like a rail thin, shirtless guy with a voice that is not meant for singing, strumming an acoustic guitar in a bathroom with a bunch of other guys singing along. And he's singing about being an alcoholic and addicted to heroin and anarchism.
Okay.
That's what folk punk is.
And that's your cup of tea.
I think it's a good, I like it because because I'm not I play instruments, but I'm not very good at them.
I bet you're incredible at it. What instruments do you play?
I don't play any instruments. I play for the podcast. For the podcast people, I did air quotes. It's play in quotation marks. Guitar, violin, and piano, and acoustic baritone ukulele, which is kind of like just the top four strings of a guitar.
Really?
Yeah.
You play violin, ukulele?
I play violin in quotes.
Really? That's impressive.
I just kind of really wanted to because it's like a beautiful instrument.
Absolutely, and that goes along with your anarchism.
Yeah.
Folk punk.
I mean, well, there's always like whenever in every folk punk band, there's always the wild card. Like there's a guy the guy with an accordion or a trumpet.
Yeah.
And then the rest is just like a bunch of people with acoustic guitars.
What's that thing? I feel like you'd be good at the thing that's like the
theremin.
Theremin, yeah. How did you literally knew just by me moving my fingers?
Because I mean it's a very unique instrument.
Yeah, right. That's true.
The thing about violin is I never have time to practice it. I also can't. I'm wearing two. Oh my god, I'm wearing two headphones.
I love it.
Yeah, but I have to use these whenever I'm playing violin because like I have very sensitive hearing and it hurts.
You have sensitive hearing?
Oh,
Do you need me to turn down your volume?
No. I mean, like I have hearing that is sensitive to certain sounds, like styrofoams. Like some sounds like elicit a pain response from me.
Yours is styrofoam.
Yeah, it's styrofoam.
Styrofoam.
Also,
I will kill someone in the room that's like fucking with styrofoam. I will kill them. I'll murder them.
Cool. Yeah, me too.
Have you ever killed anybody?
Are we recording right now? Can I call my lawyer?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, my lawyer is me, and I say that I shouldn't say anything about that.
Exactly.
Ask not for whom the Taco Bell tolls. It tolls for thee. It's not. I have to be honest. That isn't my line. That is from Life in the World to Come.
That's fine. No,
yeah.
You delivered
Ask
it
not
beautifully.
for whom the Taco Bell tolls. It tolls for thee.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, Hemingway said that. He said that. I would talk to him.
I know I've already asked, but you don't mind if I know it's Cormac.
Yeah, I know. No.
I know it's Cormac. But I want to call
you
you Cormac the Destroyer.
For the sake of like, if it wasn't for the Destroyer, I'd be less cool with it. But but since the Destroyer is there, since that's there, it's good. The Cormac is good.
Thank God, because when I first saw you, my first impression of I see you with your headphones.
It's always on.
Always on. And like, I love it. And I was just like, oh yeah. Like, I just imagined you and the roles you were playing in the show we were doing. I was just like,
Guys and Dolls.
Yeah, guys. I was just like, I was like, I imagine him being a sick dubstep DJ. Cormac the Destroyer.
Cormac the Destroyer. Cormac.
Literally. So for a while for me, I was like, oh, that's DJ Cormac the Destroyer. But now I'm kind of like, maybe it's just Cormac the Destroyer.
I do dark. I am very evil.
I know.
I am. He's like, I shall conquer Middle Earth or whatever.
I think if I could be your manager, I would love to.
And like, I do need help with the minion, my henchman.
I would love to.
And then we just go on to a bit that's just like basically the Venture Brothers, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's like the mighty monarch.
But I would love to promote you as Cormac the Destroyer of worlds. It just seems
I have conquered many worlds. And the podcast world is the next one.
He's coming for us.
What
are we gonna do?
I am going to come. I haven't looked at the camera enough, but I'm gonna come.
Are you married?
That was the wrong one. Fucked it up.
No. I think it was. I think that was the right one.
I
do
am
it
not-
again. Do it again. Do it again.
I'm going to arrive. Fantastic. That's the sound that I make when I do arrive. When
You give a Wilhelm scream every time you splash.
I have a button that does it. It's right. Sometimes I accidentally hit the that was easy button by accident.
Oh my god.
That was easy.
That was easy.
And that was easy.
Oh, that. Let's do 5 minutes of that was easy. That was easy.
That was easy.
That was easy.
Okay, we need to stop because I would actually do it. We need to put a stop on this bit because I do it because I'm dedicated.
I know you would.
I'm dedicated to the bit.
What do you think this podcast is?
I'm willing. I do bits that I like. I don't if like they're that's.
Oh, I'm not here to crowd please.
My jokes are all ones that are like probably too obscure for anyone but me to understand, and sometimes I don't even understand them.
I guarantee you, just by interacting with you so far, and we haven't even been doing this for that long, people are gonna think you're funny.
Fuck it, they're fucking better. I'm gonna fucking get you if you don't. I'm gonna get that like dislike count. I'm gonna install one of those dislike counter plugins. Dislike counter plugins, and I'm gonna find everyone who disliked this video. I'm gonna fill their sinuses with teeth. I'm gonna replace their kneecaps of hair. Their hair. They're gonna be bald.
See, this is why you're Cormac the Destroyer.
Yeah, no,
by the way.
I have a passion for creative threats.
You would be a really fun villain. Like if I wrote.
Who's to say I'm not?
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Bill Cosby?
No, what? Oh,
That
that's right.
sounded
You're,
like a Bill Cosby
That's right.
joke.
You're a child.
I am 18.
You're a child to me, I guess.
I am about to turn 19, so I am a child.
Are you?
Well, are we
really?
not? Are we not all children in this grand cosmic experience? Every day is a chance to learn something new. So visit your local library.
Oh, dude.
I
you're
am
the best.
sponsored by libraries. This
Are you
podcast,
really?
This podcast is not sponsored by the public library, but I am.
fucking wish it was.
Yeah, no, but like, I do have to ask. Like this is a thing on the internet. When is the episode coming out that's gonna be sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends?
Dude.
Because like it's I uploaded one. I've uploaded one video to my channel and they're already destroying my inbox. This is not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Is it? Is this sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends?
I think I'm in talks with them right now. I think by the time this comes out, this will be my first sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Play it and tell me how it is. I don't think
Because I'm fucking not downloading.
I'm not entirely sure that game is real.
It's not, dude. It's not.
There's no, you download it and it's just a picture being like, you fucking downloaded this? You fool.
It's like, holy shit, you actually clicked it?
You fool, you fall into one of the classic blunders. The first of which being never get involved in, the most famous of which being never get involved in Land War in Asia, but only second most famously is that never download an app game. I used to do I played like the Dragon Ball Z gacha game every day for a year. I didn't spend any money on it.
Let's be clear.
I will never fucking play Genshin Impact. Don't you fucking, unless they pay me money. Or unless I decide to. But other than that, I've never played fucking Genshin. You fucking weirdos. All of the Genshin Impact stans who watch this. But I mean, I might be in it. Hopefully, I can be in it.
You're gonna be in a game.
I mean, like, yeah, that's like
That's the goal.
No, it's not. My goal is anime. I want to be an anime. But let's start from the beginning.
Okay, let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, we got to do that. I need people. The people must know.
Yeah.
Wherefore I come. So I was born in Wichita, Kansas, and the thing about Kansas that's interesting is that I am like 97.3% sure that it doesn't exist.
Kansas.
Not in the way that you think that other things don't exist.
Kansas doesn't exist.
Kansas doesn't exist. Not in the conventional way. It's like it's like negative space.
Oh, sure.
It is like it's a black hole at the heart of America.
I'm right there with you.
There's nothing there, and I was born there, and I think it gives me special powers.
I think so too.
Yeah, there's nothing but like I would say corn and tornadoes, but it's really just tornadoes. Never saw one.
Okay.
It's weird. I never experienced a tornado in Kansas.
And so how does this get you to anime?
Well, I went after I was born in Kansas, lived in Wichita for a few years, and I moved to Georgia. Then I moved back to Atlanta, Georgia. Then
Atlanta, Georgia. Yes. Of
yes,
course.
and then to Andale, Kansas, which is a town in buttfuck nowhere.
Okay.
And then from Atlanta, I was in Andale for 3 years. Then I moved to Reno, and that's where I spent the most of my time until at the very end of my sophomore year of high school. I find out that my parents bought some land down here in Waco town. My dad's from here,
Okay.
and so we're moving here.
Nice.
And that's just like that is genuinely the worst, the best and worst thing that ever happened to me.
Okay.
Because I COVIDed myself. I like, you know how everyone was like alone for a year when the quarantine happened?
Sure.
I was fine the first time, but then I did it to myself. Because when I moved here, I decided, hey, you know what's a good idea? When you move into a new place or you don't know anybody, online school. Brilliant plan. And I'm pretty sure I went insane.
Okay. So
And it's also like right around the time my first and at this time only girlfriend ghosted me.
Okay.
Yeah, I met her at sophomore year at the place I was going to, and then she just like disappeared. And what's crazy was the last like conversation we ever had on text before she ghosted me was her talking about how she saw a drive-by shooting. It's like, fucking what? It's like, I know you're listening to this. I know you're listening to this.
Don't say
Hi.
it. Do not say it. Do not say
Hi,
it.
hello.
Don't say it. Oh, okay. But
What's the deal with hairline fade? Do you know? I'm not gonna say her name, but like
Jerry. Her name is Jerry Seinfeld.
No, it's not scary.
It's right.
Jerry
Seinfeld.
Jerry Valjean.
Jerry Valjean. Yeah, from the Valjean fortune. Absolutely.
Her brother's named Jean. Her sister's named Jean.
Yeah, Jean. Yeah, Jean
Valjean.
Jean Valjean and Jean.
For the people who didn't see Dracula, Comedy of Terrors, this is a joke you're not gonna get.
Yeah, you're. Just,
hey, this is a plug. Everybody, go have seen Dracula, Comedy of Terrors.
Yeah. Go see it in the past.
Go have seen it. See it in the past tense. Have seen it.
Oh, man.
I'm not asking. But yeah, so
I will be letting people know. I
so-
will be letting people know the next time you are performing
I
anywhere.
am actually I hope I'm able to do this. There's some might be some troubles with it, but I'm probably next month for Waco Children's Theater. They're doing Legally Blonde.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping to be in that.
Okay.
I mean,
the
like-
blonde.
No, as the legal.
Don't make any noise. Don't fucking make any noise, dude. We're gonna let him sit with that. We're gonna let him sit with what you did to them.
And this is just the beginning. I will do so much more before I am stopped.
Cormac the Destroyer, ladies and
Stop
gentlemen.
me. I beg of you. I beseech thee, try. There is fear in me beyond anything your soul can make. You cannot kill me in a way that matters. And that's from a Tumblr post about mushrooms.
That's incredible.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of there's a whole fucking thing, rabbit hole I went down the other day of like hard quotes that are just from internet shit posts. It's just like I will face God and walk backwards into hell. It comes from a tweet that starts with,
What the fuck? Oh, did you just vocal my voice to Gangster's Paradise?
Yeah, it's a gangster's paradise.
been spending most of my life living in an Amish paradise.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, it's like if they kick me out of the zoo for hollering at the animals, I will face God and walk backwards into hell.
Wait, do that again.
If they kick me out of the zoo for hollering at the animals again, I will face God and walk backwards into hell. Am I gonna? Oh God! I need help! Someone turn me back.
You're stuck. You're stuck.
A wizard. God, I gotta stop pissing off wizards.
Prepare for battle.
There's a wizard.
Oh, fuck, get him! Fireball, magic missile.
Amazing. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this was all literally a giant tangent about you wanting to be a voice actor.
Yeah, so the way that happened was last semester before I decided to go to MCC. I was like, there was just one day I was just hanging around and I was like, oh yeah, I got to do something with my life. What do I like? I like anime. I should be a voice actor.
Yeah.
And then and that's how I decided.
That's it.
Yeah, just was like, I should do that.
You should.
I mean, like, because here's the thing. Most of what I've done acting wise this far has been more like, there's this Peter Lorre quote of where he says, I don't act, I just make faces. At this stage in my career, I don't act, I just do voices. I haven't gotten a chance to do anything serious yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Cut. That's where you cut.
Got it.
And you'll never know what just happened. You will never know what I've said.
All right. Cut.
My secrets are mine and mine alone. So, like, what is the deal with airline food? What's the deal with airline food? What is the deal with airline food?
Oh yeah, what is the deal? Okay, so you were saying
yeah,
Jim, we'll move. Voice acting. Who do you have names for? Who your top voice actors?
I think like and a lot like Ray Chase is a really good one.
Who's that?
Ray Chase, Sukuna and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh my gosh! If you're talking anime, I don't know. But I would love for you to learn me on it.
Okay, so it's like chaos and madness and insanity. That's anime. Like there's a certain level of just like, don't think about it. You need to be able to accept to be able to be an anime fan.
Okay.
And like different people, and that's how recommending anime is weird. Because you don't know what their tolerance is for just absolutely insane shit. Like my favorite manga that is currently coming out. I say anime and manga interchangeably, and it was my favorite show that came out recently. It's called, and this is real, The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. And it's about this guy.
Is this a little scandalous?
Well, there is a scandal involved because this guy, when he was born, the god of love was watching Howl's Moving Castle for the first time, and he got distracted and accidentally put the number 100 in the box of how many soulmates. There's only supposed to be one. So now he's got now throughout his high school career, he's going to meet 100 girls, and he's got to date every one of them, or the ones he doesn't date will fucking die. Because people who don't date their soulmate fucking die. And it's like a good series because he's like a good guy. This is like out of all the people on earth, this is the one guy who can do it. This is a series that has not had like a major sort of like, it's like that. There hasn't really been a plot since chapter like 17.
And what are they on now?
200 something.
Jesus.
We've got 36 girlfriends so far.
Okay, and we're trying to get to 100.
We're season 2 of the show wrapped up and fantastic. Like everything about this series, from the TV show to the manga, is just like, why did you try this hard? You didn't have to.
Are they banging in this?
No, he absolutely refuses to.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
He's okay. All right.
Not yet.
Damn.
The time will come.
Okay.
The time will come.
The time will come.
The time he and so will he. Badumptus. There we go. Badumptus. But yeah, no, and that's good. It is a very funny manga.
And do you think you fit into the anime voice acting world?
I think I will. I think I'm going to make myself.
Okay, good.
With willpower.
Please do. Cormac the Destroyer can do anything.
Look, listen to this. This is like an anime villain voice. You could do this. Yeah.
There you go. Do you have an evil?
This has been my audition for Crunchyroll.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by Crunchyroll.
Oh my god.
This episode is sponsored by Verve. Verve, go back, have pay for Verve in the past tense.
What
Have had Verve. Verve.
What is Verve?
Verve was a streaming service that was like Rooster Teeth and Crunchyroll and some other stuff.
Oh, okay.
And it was like all together. It doesn't exist. It was like all together in one. It doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
But it
Gotcha.
it still exists. Yeah, no, Crunchyroll is the
big dog.
It is the they do anime in America, and that is that.
Okay.
There was another place called Funimation. Doesn't exist anymore. Crunchyroll vored it.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, you had. I told you. That was just only the legally blonde joke was only the beginning.
Oh man, Crunchyroll vored it.
Yeah.
Holy
They
shit.
they aided it up. So yeah, Jim Gaffigan.
What type of seasoning are you? You ever give this much thought?
Some people like it. Some people don't, and the people who like it fucking like it.
Okay.
And the people who don't fucking don't.
And what seasoning is that?
Springtime. Lateral thinking. I've defeated your question.
You've completely defeated me, dude.
I win at I have won at podcast.
How do you feel about the new pope?
I did,
Dude, you like
I do know that
your
the new-
facial expression. I was just like, I think I've defeated you.
It's like because like I've seen the new one and I'm upset because it's not the guy named Pizza Balla.
There was a contender.
One of the guys was named
Pizza Balla.
I've got to look. Can I look this up?
Absolutely. But isn't he American or something?
Yeah,
That's the
no,
whole deal?
because this guy is not. This is not an American man because his name is Pierre Battista Pizzaballa. Now I'm going to say this again. Pierre Battista Pizzaballa.
And that was a contender.
That was a man who could have been Pope.
Could have been Pope, and we almost had
imagine that universe. That timeline.
That's our universe. We can just say that he is.
Yeah.
What are they
and I
gonna
can't.
fucking
And
do?
we got to keep him safe from JD Vance. Because this is and I'm going to say this. And JD Vance murdered the Pope. He did it. And he did it with a laser gun. See, if I make it ridiculous enough, we cannot be sued.
Exactly. That's been the whole goal of this show.
Yeah, JD Vance, he killed JFK.
Yeah. And he showed his balls to me.
Yeah.
You know, JD Vance came into my house and showed me his balls.
Oh, that's all. Well, you know, you got off lucky because he just like he
Don't. What are you?
He killed my cat. And then showed me his balls. Yeah, no, you can just, but I just think, actually, you want to know who really just killed JFK?
Who?
Nobody. His head just did that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
His head just kind of happened.
I think
it was
you-
probably all the drugs.
I think you.
He got guilty about killing Marilyn Monroe. And then his head just exploded.
I think you opened your third eye and you were looking back
As
and
if
you
it
just kind
wasn't
of
always open.
focused on his head. I think you killed him.
I don't fucking tell people. Well, you know what? Now I gotta.
You'll never win.
What if I already did? And this is just an illusion.
Like you're behind, like the spirit of you is behind.
It's
you.
like no, it's not. My sword is already in you. I'm
Yeah.
I'm fucking
In
Sosuke Aizen in this bitch. No, no, it's not sexual. There's this katana in you right now in your chest, and you've died.
Who's in your?
We're in
chest?
hell. Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. I'm the devil.
What is your biggest gripe with Hollywood right now?
Okay. Back when the new teaser for the new Peter Pan came out, I saw
Why the fuck?
because it's like excuse me, it's like there's this clip of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they're like arguing about stuff, and Frank is being racist, and Dennis is like, I hate it when you're on my side. I hate it when you agree with me.
Uh-huh.
That's how I feel about like the new Disney remakes. Because they're always like changing the race or gender of a character, and that's not what I'm mad about. But other people are also, terrible people are mad at the same thing I'm mad at, and I don't want people to think that I agree with them. I'm mad because it lacks originality, and people should make new movies.
Right.
I'm just waiting for that fucking mouse to come through that door and black bag me. He's sending me to a prison in what's oh shit, I'm blanking. What's the place that they're sending all the prison the
Alcatraz? No, Guantanamo.
No.
What am I thinking of? ICE camps.
Yeah. What
I
did I
can't
say?
remember.
What's
What is
that place? The prison that they're going.
I know what you're talking
Salvador,
about.
El Salvador.
Yeah.
They're gonna. We did it.
We did it.
That was good, and it was timely, and the timing was perfect on that joke.
El Savs. Okay.
Yeah, welcome to hi. We're coming at you live from a Supermax prison in El Salvador. It's worst impressions. There's just a bunch of prisoners right off. I'm touching one of their abs right now. This guy's fucking cut. Like, what's is this Natty, dude?
This guy's fucking
is this Natty? Shit, it's like, did you oh shit, this guy's saying he did it natty. This is all natty. Like fucking taking creatine. Okay, and now I have been shivved. For the podcast listeners, I'm dying. I'm bleeding out, and I'm dead. Welcome to hell.
Imagine if the mouse came through the doors of hell, and we all look at him.
Huh?
And the mouse.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna show you my balls.
I'm gonna kill you again. You're already in hell. I'm gonna kill you again.
I'm gonna rip off my mask, and then I'm gonna be JD Vance under here.
No, you know what? I feel like that's an insult to Mickey Mouse.
You think?
Yeah, no, he did.
Do you give a fuck about Mickey Mouse's feelings?
Yeah, but you know what? No one deserves to be compared to JD Vance.
That's true.
Because, at least Mickey Mouse didn't have sex on the couch.
I'm saying JD Vance is impersonating the mouse.
You know what? You're right.
And the mouse is is tied up.
And he's gonna. Oh fuck! He's gonna come have sex with this couch.
We
gotta get this couch out of here.
The mouse is the good guy in this. Disney is actually the good guys for once.
Wait, no. This is like when the villain and the hero team up to defeat the eviler villain.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this is like the Mickey Mouse is the Darth Vader to JD Vance's Palpatine.
Right.
And this story is good, and it makes sense. This makes sense.
And there's a lot of weird, just sexual assault in there, just like showing balls. It's weird.
Yeah, he's like, because I'm like JD Vance. I know he's like right behind this couch, and we need to be. I mean, I don't.
He's fucking that couch.
Yeah, right. You're fucking disgusting, JD. You're a fucking animal. Do you have the spray bottle? He keeps getting in here.
That's as good as I got. I've got a spray.
Oh shit! He scampered away.
Air horn. Yeah, there we go.
He scampered away.
Oh yeah, we'll get.
He scampered away. It's like a cockroach when you turn on the lights. Oh shit! Ice is here.
No, that's the mouse with ice. The mouse and ice is here.
It's Mr. Freeze.
It's Mr. Freeze. Okay, what is your latest triumph?
I mean, making that video I talked about it earlier.
Okay, yeah. So that was. I don't think that we recorded that, but tell us about what you were working on right now.
I have a plan because I decided what I'm going to do with my life, and I think Crunchyroll is that's the dream. The dream is to be like in an actual anime and be a voice actor in anime. But I think that I want to get into YouTube. I want to get into YouTube content creating because I hate myself, and I want to do. I'm gonna dedicate myself to something I cannot succeed at.
No, dude.
Just kidding. No, I'm going to succeed. I will grab fate by the balls and fucking squeeze.
They're already being shown to you.
Oh my God, JD Vance is the concept of fate. He is the concept of fate.
Yeah, exactly. But
the fate of this nation.
I think for sure people are gonna watch you do voiceover in videos. Absolutely.
And then that's the final step is VTubing, because that's where a lot of the real money is.
VTubing, okay.
You know what VTubing is?
Is that the virtual
YouTuber?
Yeah, and you're there's an avatar.
There's an avatar that
in
is
place of you.
That is an anime.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I can finally be in anime.
What would
Not in anime, an anime.
What would your anime avatar look like?
Well, I check out the thumbnail of my latest video to see
We'll
who I wish I was.
we'll have that in the
In
show
the
notes.
description. Please. I need I need a fucking foothold. I need a fucking foothold to get this started. Please don't make me get a real job.
Yeah.
The lengths to which I will go to not have to get a real job are fucking staggering. I have applied for 2 jobs ever.
Okay.
Oh, well, I've had 2 interviews.
Have you had a job? Because you are young at this point.
No,
Okay.
I obstinately refuse to.
Got it.
But like it's the mall, the Richland Mall. I want you to guess what the 2 places I applied to were.
Annie Ann's Pretzels.
No.
The
And I have food sensory issues, so I don't really want to work. I don't
okay,
work
fine.
with
Then
food.
the anime store,
Entertain Mart. That's one of them.
and then the other one, which is just anime, I believe.
No, the Entertain Mart is the one that's kind of.
But then there's one that's like
Oh no, not the Anime Mart. No, not that one. No, it's
FX.
No,
Sears. Oh wait, that's gone. Dillard's.
no, but it has an S. It's Spencer's. I got bored of this.
You wanted to work in Spencer's. Working at Spencer's Gifts seems like a nightmare.
It seems like you'd see the panoply of all that humanity has to offer, the good and the bad.
Yeah, exactly.
All together, and and eventually you realize that they're both the same.
One and the same.
That we're all the part of the same thing.
We are all Cormac the Destroyer.
And Cormac the Destroyer is all.
Absolutely.
Welcome to Ego Death. Welcome to Ego Death. We're doing acid.
Cormac the Destroyer. What is your worst impression?
My Homer Simpson is absolute dog shit.
Letter.
Marge. Don't. First you get the I'm fucking bad at this. I can't do it.
You did.
I can't do it. What are you? Now am I doing a Rocky?
You're doing Stallone.
Yeah.
Yo, Adrian.
That was very loud in my headphones.
It's too much.
And no,
Not enough.
no, not that either.
Oh,
It wasn't even just right. It just was. The thing. Welcome back to Ego Death. Nothing is good or bad. It just is. Welcome to acid. Make them laugh. Make them laugh. That's my favorite thing to do when a joke bombs. Is just be like, make them laugh, man.
Thank you for sharing your worst impression.
One I'm good at is you ever seen Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law?
I know of it. I've seen a little bit a long time ago.
I really like it. Stephen Colbert plays a character called
Yeah.
Phil Ken 7.
Okay.
And I do that like person. Birdman. Someone's suing Phil Ken 7, damn it. And I need you to help, Birdman. And if we lose, it's you and me against the world, Birdman. 2 heavily armored men in a bunker fighting extradition.
Amazing.
I know. I just shat myself. I did that. I made that sound with my mouth.
Would you ever consider running for a public office?
Well, honestly, probably not if I didn't think I would win, because you know what? Actually, no, because fuck the government.
Okay.
I
Fair
don't.
enough.
I think governments are just like an inherently like they're an outmoded thing. I think the goal of humanity should be to reach a place where we don't need that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Welcome to. We're not going to spend the next 5 hours talking about anarchist theory.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, we're going to realize that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about because I have not read anarchist theory.
Okay.
I know a bit of it.
Okay.
I am an anarchist. Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah. I just think that like systems of hierarchy are sort of like an inherently bad thing, and like humanity should try to sort of outgrow that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. No, that's why I keep getting into fist fights with Jordan Peterson. Like, up yours, woke moralists. Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
Oh,
I
man.
fucking love that. That I hate and I love that man.
Yeah.
because he looks like he got
Yep.
jerkified halfway. He sounds like Kermit the Frog, and he wears a fucking Two-Face suit, unironically.
Oh man.
This is a mass. This is one of the human beings ever.
Yep.
Just what a guy. This episode has been sponsored by toothpaste. Put it on your teeth.
Who do you think would win in a battle of wits between you and I?
Well,
Wits,
my
trivia.
my wits tell me that I haven't interacted with you enough to be able to make a judgment on that. But my
Okay.
ego says absolutely fucking yes.
You would win.
Yeah.
I think so too.
I have played chess.
I think so too.
I have played chess. I'm not. This episode is sponsored by chess.com.
Did you ever try to be a chess savant?
I play it like a game, and I play it because it's a game to play. And I'm not particularly good at it, but I'd say I'm better than most of the people who don't play chess.
Is there anything now? I bet you are an amazing voice actor, especially even up and coming. But is there anything that you do surprisingly well that it might not be your passion, but you're just like, wow, I can do that really well?
Honestly, school. It's like tests. I'm like sort of an intuitively good. I'm able to intuit tests very well. Like I can sort of use contact clues to figure it out. Like the semester just ended and I aced all of my classes and
Really?
yeah.
Nice, good job.
The one I was worried about was actually dance, but I aced that too.
Dance, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was like I'm not good at dance, but apparently good enough to get an A.
There
And
you go.
great. But yeah, no, I'm good at like. It also makes me very bad at taking personality tests. Because I'm like I've heard it called. I haven't seen this anywhere else, but in one book I read, it was a fiction book. I heard it called metagaming, where I'm just trying to figure out what the test is trying to ascertain.
Right. What is it trying to get?
What answer gets me what result, and that makes me really bad at taking personality tests.
I know.
Because I'm too good.
You're too.
I'm built differently.
You are
Very like literally because I have autism. I'm neurologically built differently. Very Will Smithridly. That's not my that's not my joke. Watch Maxor on YouTube. Great YouTuber. I also have ADHD, so that's another thing.
Wow.
Yeah, no. So like one, I'm not good at social stuff. Two, I don't make eye contact. I'm not doing it right now.
I'm
Three,
I'm just peering right into your soul.
I'm just like looking over there. There's a guy right there facing the corner.
I'm not gonna look.
You probably shouldn't. I think like if you, I think I shouldn't stop looking at him because he's. Oh fuck! Is that a weeping angel? Why did you have one of those? Oh wait! Oh no! That's just another one of the Gardevoirs. Call back.
Comedy callback.
Yeah. So
Good job.
what was I? I was talking. Oh yeah, no, autism and ADHD. And so ADHD means I feel like it's honestly. I feel like if I didn't have ADHD, I'd be like so good at stuff.
Okay.
Because like I've realized recently how like hard motivation is for me.
You're saying motivation is
It's hard to just like do stuff because then I
Sure.
always end up like just watching the same YouTube videos I've already seen over and over.
I gotcha. Yeah.
I'm watching VTubers watch videos I've already seen. And then I'm watching different VTubers watch the same video.
So you are the audience that watches someone watch something else?
Yeah, that's what I've already seen because it adds a bit of flavor.
Okay. Interesting. You like that flavor.
And I feel, because like, oh shit, there's like an anime girl right there watching the video that I'm watching.
Oh man, she's so pretty.
It's like, he's like an anime girl.
Oh yeah.
It's like, well, that one, it's like, yeah.
What kind of anime girls you like?
I like girls.
What kind of them?
All of them.
What color hair?
I like, you know what? I like, because unpopular opinion, women are cool. I like them. But as I said earlier, I have been in one relationship that didn't end that well. So ladies, I'm single.
Oh, are we? Oh, hell yeah, dude.
This is a video dating tape now.
Absolutely. So, okay.
This is one of those whose line is it anyway sketches.
What do you think your strengths are in dating? Because we got to get these strengths out there for these ladies. These anime
all of the anime women that are real and exist in real life.
We got Nurse Joy. We got Officer. What was it?
Officer Jenny.
Jenny.
Yes. And they're all there's like a bunch, and it's a bunch of the two. It's all the same people.
It's all the same people, but hey, I like it.
It's Clone Town.
I like Misty.
Misty was. I'm pretty sure Misty. How old? We got to figure out how old is Misty. Fuck. Fuck. We got to figure this out.
In my mind, they was all of age.
I mean, looks like Ash was 10 years old.
That's true.
For like 30 years.
That's true. Yes.
My favorite anime girl is Brock.
But he's 12, I guess.
I'm gonna use the. Well, I know he was a gym leader.
Yeah, but they had kids in them gyms.
Man, Pokemon's fucked up.
Pokemon's fucked up.
At least the anime, because I'm pretty sure like all the gym leaders like adults in like the games.
But weren't the bugs? No, there was like little kid bug gym leaders in some of them. Some of the early ones. Maybe they stopped doing that. I don't know.
I would like to make it known I am not sexually attracted to any Pokemon character, human or Pokemon.
I would like to make it known that
Smash or pass? No.
I'd give a God of Wire a run. God of Wire.
I couldn't tell.
Okay.
Yeah, but what a wonderful bit to be the one that we keep calling back to.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's
There's
amazing.
they're right there, and there's so many of them. That's what this is like an aircraft hangar, and the rest of it. This is one corner, and the rest of it is Gardevoir.
Oh my God. Okay, wait.
And also, there's like a genetic engineering station over there.
Right, no, for
and
sure.
I'm pretty sure I can guess what you're trying to do.
I'm splicing genitalia onto the Gardevoirs. We all know
Wait,
this.
so the Gardevoirs are real? Oh, fuck. Huh.
Where were we
Autism.
when we... Right?
ADHD.
But then no, we're on dating, dude.
Yes, dating, of course.
We got to tell these ladies what's your strengths. Sell yourself.
Come on. Look at me.
Yes. Someone get on this guy, dude.
Please don't make me use a dating app. They're so bad. I mean, like it's an algorithm, and algorithms are designed to create prolonged usage.
Yeah, made by Algorithm.
Algae Rhythm, the villain from Space Jam 2. It all comes back to Space Jam 2. Fucking Don Cheadle played a character named Algae Rhythm, and Rick and Morty were there. What a beautiful movie. This video is sponsored by Space Jam 2.
Dude, you're gonna kill it.
Oh, Space Jam in Space Jam 2? Yeah.
No, you're gonna.
I'm gonna.
Cormac the Destroyer of
Space Jam 2.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Oh no, I looked it up. I looked up how to do it.
Looked up how to do what?
How to do it? How to do it? I mean, like
you looked up some diagrams.
Like, yeah, how to do it? How do sex good? Hey, Google. I said Google. How do sex good? Google. How Google. What is eating out and how do I do it?
Holy shit, dude.
I might be joking. I might be telling the truth. It's up to the viewer to decide.
We are in the Wimpaverse universe.
Only the viewer can decide it. The listeners don't get to decide shit.
Yeah.
You're not even watching the video, you fuck.
It's crazy because that's not real and the Gardevoirs are.
Yeah.
That's what's wild.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay, where would you take a gal on a first date?
I mean, like, I feel like Slow Rise. I was actually just there before. I was actually just there before this. This is a genuine answer. It's like Slow Rise is a nice. It's a good.
Yeah.
It's and like the pizza is the pizza's all right.
Yeah. Shots fired.
It's a decent. I'm gonna be honest. It's fairly decent pizza.
Nice.
And the location is fucking superb.
Yeah.
It's like it is a beautiful spot. This episode is sponsored by Slow Rise.
Lady, damn it, dude! How are you landing me all these sponsorships, bro? This is sick. Thank you.
Yeah,
it's really nice of you.
Yeah, they don't know it yet.
Yeah, they
don't know it yet.
We're getting there.
They'll find out. They'll know when they get the letter that I've cut out. Yeah. It's the letter comprised of like cut up magazines.
Yeah, we'll get there for sure.
It's like. I'm sending them ransom notes, but in a weird way that I haven't figured out, where it gets this podcast sponsorships.
Oh my god, I love that.
I have your children sponsor this podcast. Do it. Do it. You won't. Do it. You won't.
Yeah, they probably won't.
Fuck, you're right.
Let's see.
Oh, I gotta. Oh man.
What would you tell? Before you go on a first date? Would you tell them a potential mate to listen or watch this episode?
I mean, like, it probably wouldn't be a good idea, but hell yeah.
I think it would.
Yeah, no, it's like, you know, you need to see into my madness.
I really think it. I think it's
Open your mind to the darkness within my soul.
Yeah, dude.
ASMR.
Yeah,
That's what the video. That's what my YouTube channel is.
Describe this for. You're saying you're doing ASMR.
So what? Oh, I just remembered one thing. I actually got to pause real quick because there's something I can't forget to say. You know the video of the kid going, "I have the power of God and enemy on my side." Have you seen that video?
No.
It was very popular. Okay. Well, for those listening to this,
don't forget,
you've probably heard of this.
I'm an ancient.
Oh, it was like a Vine. So it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was a Vine.
Yeah. I know where that happened. That video, that famous anime video, that famous video of the fucking kid being like, "Don't fuck with me. I have the power of God and anime on my side." Ah. And he's like swinging around one of those like hand pointy thingies.
Okay.
One of those like sticks with a pointy hand at the end of it.
Yeah.
That was filmed at China Spring Middle School.
Really?
Outside the theater, yeah. Watch the video and you can see it. And I learned that from Nathan.
Really, Nathan? Wow.
Yeah, great. I was like, whoa.
Cause
but
yeah.
YouTube ASMR. What I do is what's known as ASMR role plays, which is kind of like, it's sort of like, you know what ASMR is?
Yeah.
It's like that, but what if that was like a sort of like a scenario, like, you know how like in many romance stories, the main character is kind of just like a blank slate that the audience can project themselves onto, like Bella Swan in Twilight.
Sure.
What if we just like fucking did away with all the pretense and just made it a straight POV? That's what ASMR role plays are. It's sort of like the listener has a POV and the speaker is kind of doing this. Is a romantic scenario. There's guys doing it. I am one of them, not as of today. And there's Goyles doing it, and they're probably going to have a much easier time doing it than I am.
Right, because guys like to watch the gals.
Well, it's not even watching, it's listening. A lot of the time it's used for like sleep aid.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I've always seen it as like sort of like
I guarantee
like
you,
a acetaminophen or Tylenol for loneliness, because like it's not gonna solve the problem, but it makes it easier to deal with.
Yeah, ASMR is nice. Yeah, I love
and
it.
And sort of these sort of romantic role plays, like when people are lonely, they can listen to this and it makes them feel better.
So you want to make people feel better, feel comfortable, feel cozy at home.
Yeah, it's like these videos have gotten me through some tough times. And I want to contribute to this community, and also it seems like a great way to make some fat stacks. just you wait until I start the Patreon. That's step 2. That's step 2.
Could you break us off a piece of like what it might sound like?
Well, like kind of this. Imagine I'm doing like I said, it's like low near the mic, and it's it's sort of. It's like an intimate thing, and like I'm in your ears right now.
I'm in your ears.
We're inside your ears.
We're inside the ears. Do you do kisses?
I haven't done it yet.
You haven't done a kiss?
The script I've written hasn't gotten that far. I've made part 1 of the script.
Steamy.
Yeah, it's like it's sort of a microcosm. I find it like it's a genuine thing. Like, that's amazing. When I can start applying media criticism and literary like analysis to something, then it's like an art form.
Right. No, absolutely. Do you ever do any like little like running water in the background, like they're drawing a bath?
I mean, if that was the scenario that I've written or the person written, it's actually the way it works is fairly interesting. Like the way people get scripts is like there's a subreddit called ASMR Script Haven where people will like post scripts they've written, and some people will post the videos they do of what's known as the filling that script. And it's a script fill, and like I posted the script I wrote on ASMR Script Haven. Find it if you can. I've left my script out there in one piece. That's some people understood that reference.
Yeah, I'm sure that is going way over my head.
It's a One Piece reference. That's the kind of the thing.
Would you ever perform an ASMR roleplay script that I wrote for you?
I mean, fucking yeah, dude. Like, listen. Like,
how many pages do you need for it to be?
It's more like a time length thing.
Okay.
It's the one I made is around 10, 12 minutes. 12 minutes.
Okay.
And
But if you draw it out and talk slow.
Yeah,
And you
and
get the
it's
water.
like also like a lot. Sometimes there's a bit of the role play at the start,
Yeah.
and then the rest of it is just like sort of sleep sounds, heartbeat, breathing, and it's like to help people sleep. It's good shit.
That is awesome, dude.
It's entertaining. And it's all and all of the goyles are anime goyles.
Go check it out. What is the name of the channel called?
Macbeth VA.
Macbeth VA.
Yeah, because
Okay, nice.
could get it because my name. That's the first half of that. And I have thought of and forgotten better channel names since then, but I already made the email.
Amazing.
I made a Blue Sky account for this episode begrudgingly because I do not like social media. It's really bad for you. And I need somebody help me. I need to get off Reddit.
Oh, are you a Reddit fiend?
I spend more time on Reddit than I would like.
Yeah.
The only reason I have not uninstalled it is because one, that's where all the ASMR script stuff happens.
Right.
And two, it's because it's the best place to get questions answered online.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
you want those fellas answering your questions for sure.
Yeah, you just look it up and like, oh, there's a guy who like 5 years ago who like had the exact same problem as you, and someone answered it.
Yep. Interesting.
This video is sponsored by Reddit.
Damn it! No, it's not.
Yeah, no, this episode is sponsored by 4chan.
No, it is not. No,
I went on 4chan for the first and only time right before it went down, and I went on X because like I've listened to some like last podcast on the left, the early episodes they talk about X and like that's where like a lot of the classic creepypastas come from. That's something I might do also, creepypasta readings and comic dubs. Check it out on my channel, Macbeth VA 19. There'll be a link in the description down below.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, that's where like all the old classic creepypasta stuff happened was on 4chan, on the X board.
Yeah.
And I went on there and I was like, I thought Twitter was crazy. This website is schizophrenia.
No, it's
like I didn't think a website could be schizophrenic. It's like 5 minutes in. Is like apparently the Bolshevik Revolution, UFOs, and autism are all a conspiracy perpetrated by guess.
I don't even say it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, don't even say it.
You know who?
Exactly.
You know who the 4chan thinks did this.
Yeah.
It's the Guard of Wars.
Oh my god, damn.
And JD Vance. They were working in tandem. Conspiracy. MK Ultra. That's what I did my history final on, and it drove me mad. It was a 10 slide presentation, and I ended with 48. It was like that day in class, I was like, boy, am I going to get myself out of this one? Woo, woo, woo. I constantly somehow find my way out of situations I should not be able to find my way out of. Mm-hmm. Last year at Wake Up Children's Theater for the talent show they always do, I was going to sing a song from Aladdin, the Prince Ali one. Yeah. And I saw something in the audience that I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're doing stand-up. It was a guy wearing an InfoWars anti-Anthony Fauci shirt. And I was like, what the actual fuck? What are you doing? This is your child's. This is your child, your family's, or like your brother's child. This is someone. I know. This is a relation to you who is a child. Yep. And this is their talent show. Why are you wearing an InfoWars shirt?
Oh my God.
I mean, I guess he just wanted everyone to know about how they're fucking turned the freaking frogs gay.
Yep.
Turn the freaking frogs gay. And so what happened? So I went on stage and did bits about it. The guy had left by then, honestly, in retrospect, thankfully. Mm-hmm. And then the person who was related to was already someone I didn't particularly like.
Yeah.
And I probably shouldn't. You know what? Yeah, no.
There we go.
You know what? They're a problematic individual, and I'm not going to say who they are. Like they did some weird stuff that I'm not going to talk about on the podcast.
Cormac.
But that person actually, I didn't see him after that because they dropped out of the show because they didn't get a role they wanted. This was Mean Girls.
Okay.
By the way, this was Mean Girls. I ended up playing Principal Duval.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's me. This episode is sponsored by Tim Meadows. He's a great actor.
Tim Meadows.
We love Tim Meadows.
Love Tim Meadows.
He's a very good actor. He's
a Second City Chicago alum.
He is. I didn't know that. I know him from the Goldbergs. I used to watch that show all the time, and he's like the guidance counselor.
Okay.
Yeah, I have yet to be in a major show other than that didn't involve me like sort of announcing something, except for Dracula. Actually, that was the first show I did that I didn't have to announce anything.
You were great, dude.
I'm surprised that sea captain voice didn't take as much of a toll on my vocal cords.
No, I know. Yeah, that was impressive.
If I should meet me watery end, please tell me wife and me mistress she was the only woman I ever loved. Okay, this people need to know this. Originally, this bit got cut, and I'm a little sad, but I'm also kind of fine with it. Where for the part where I start doing the captain's log, I was going to do a Captain Kirk voice.
Okay.
It's like go transition from this voice to this voice. Captain's log, October 11th, 1897.
Hell yeah.
My trembling hand and a screaming stomach. I attempt to chronicle terrifying events past few days aboard the SS Stoker.
And it was also another bit from Dracula that I'm so sad that got cut was that one of the coffins was going to contain Bobby with the fuzzy purple like Elmo puppet that we practiced with.
Okay, yeah, the different puppet.
Yeah, that would have been good, but you know, it would have been really funny if we had been like, it's like, are you Dracula? And, no, I'm a different vampire. I'm Count Orlok.
Yeah, just like completely recast by a different puppet.
Yeah, no, that fucking. If I had a nickel for every time I said that fucking puppet, there's a part. There was one time during rehearsal. You know the whole thing he does about baking, where he's like gets in the audience faces.
Yes,
he did that. He got way more to than in my face one rehearsal, and I was just like getting out of my chair, like get away from me, you fucking. Like a doll's eyes, black as the night. This episode is sponsored by the movie Jaws and puppets.
Cormac the Destroyer. Ladies and gentlemen, do you have anything else to share before we wrap up the episode?
Did you know that unwashed berries contain parasites?
Really? Which berries?
Unwashed ones.
All
unwashed berries contain parasites. That's another bit. That was a bit from backstage during Dracula, where every time I'm changing backstage with Josh and Caleb, and I just said that every time.
You said it.
I don't
over
even.
and over, I'm sure.
I don't even get why I find this funny. But let's remember, unwashed berries contain parasites, and never fight a land war in Asia.
And go check out your channel,
please.
Please. Link in the show notes.
Check out my channel or Consequences.
Thank you all for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this podcast. Don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. And one more round of applause for Cormac the Destroyer.
I honestly don't know what to do this time, so I don't know what to do for the applause that time.
It's okay. Just look into the camera and tell them exactly how you feel right now.
I feel, man. We all feel, don't we? I feel good because I did a podcast. This episode is sponsored by the concept of podcasts.
I see you have chosen the right path. Henceforth, you will be known as a wimp. Welcome to the worst impressions podcast.
I'm doing Godzilla.
I'm just copying whatever you're doing.
This is Godzilla.
There's something strange in here. What's the deal with
Spinosaurus?
Wimps? Grilled onions, pepper jack cheese, and your own wimp.
Actually, I'm doing Naruto. I'm doing a Naruto.
Oh my God.
That was fun.